Hi guys, Debbie here. So today's video is going to be a get ready with me. I'm actually excited because I'm going out somewhere, so I've got a reason to get ready. Normally I get ready and then just take it all off again. And I used to be such a party girl and go out all the time, and now I very rarely ever do. But today isn't a party night or anything like that. It's Sunday morning. I'm going to meet one of my friends for lunch and wanted to just do a look that's me, but that doesn't freak her out too much. She's not into colour and whatever. She's very much a neutral shadows girl or no makeup at all kind of girl. So not going to do anything crazy, but it's still got to be me. So we're going to be using the Saharan by Juvia. So it's a bit more on the neutral side, but there's a couple of things I like to do with this palette. So I'm going to show you one of my favourite looks to create with it. So without further ado, I'm going to scoot you in and we're going to get started. I've done all of my face makeup already, and I've allowed myself to treat myself to using the Armani Luminous Silk Foundation, and I just remember how much I love it so much. I think I'm just going to have to bite the bullet and buy more of that and stop wearing the ones I've been wearing, because it just matches me so well and I love that foundation. So I'm feeling super pretty even without putting anything on my eyes yet. So, and also it's a fairly good brow day as well, so things are going well with the whole getting ready already, if that makes sense. So I'm going to scoot you in and we'll get started. Okay, so what I like this palette for in particular is the black is a good black, and it's not too pigmented that it sort of gets powdery and goes everywhere. So definitely going to be incorporating the black, and I like the grey that's in it and the white, and then I'm probably going to spice it up a bit with either that shade or that one, not entirely sure which yet, but I definitely have plans for using the black, the grey and the white. And as I say, it's the sort of look I've done previously with this palette, so I kind of know what I'm going for. So I've got tape already cut because I do need tape to do this look, and I've taken as much of the tackiness off the tape as I possibly can, but still that it will stick, because I don't want to take all of my foundation off. And I've used the Ofra Glazed Donut highlight as well, which is looking nice, so I don't want to remove that either, but hopefully we'll be okay. And I've winged it out quite wide to give me quite a winged out shape. To start with, I want to get quite a heavy focus with the black in my outer corner, so I'm going to start in that outer corner area. And I've left the tape a bit below my lash line so that I can still get in there, but that it will give me a sharp guideline as such. When I get out to that outer corner, but I'm probably going to need to use a pencil brush just to make sure that I can get the shape, because I want to join it up with my eyebrows there. Something along those lines. So I've mapped out the shape now. So whilst I'm doing that, I'll just have a little bit of a chat with you, because this is going to take a little while to build up the shape and the pigment that I want. But as I say, that's why I like this black, because it doesn't go too crazy too quickly. So what have you guys been up to this week? I have done nothing but work on YouTube, if I'm honest, and it's been a pretty frustrating week in YouTube land for me. So I know a lot of people don't talk about their YouTube mistakes or things that happen, or I don't hear people doing it, but I think it might be helpful for anyone out there that's new to YouTube to know that it doesn't all go perfectly all the time. And I have shared it in my Instagram stories, but honestly guys, I've been trying so hard to improve the quality of my channel, and everything I do seems to make it worse. So I've had to scrap 2 videos this week. I'd intended to upload every day, and I just had to scrap them because I wouldn't put them out in the quality that they are. So the first one, I decided to swap my lens because my husband was saying that he thought there was a focusing noise from my lens. So I thought, okay, I've got the kit lens instead of using my smaller lens that I normally use. So I'll swap to that, but the light sensitivity settings on that are completely different. So one of the videos was so dark you just couldn't see me, and I couldn't do anything in post-production to improve the situation, so I had to scrap that one, which was a shame. So that one was just a tag, and I have refilmed the tag, so I'll still put that one up. The other one, I decided to start using a microphone rather than just the mic from my camera, and there was so much crackle in it, and I don't know why the hell, but it was just so distorted. I had a couple of videos like it, and one of them I was able to like cut out the bits of my talking and just splice together bits where I was just blending eyeshadow and do a bit of a talk over, and I have put that one out, but the other one was just horrific. It was so crackly and so interferency, and I was using a lapel mic, you know, a lavalier mic. I didn't want to clip it onto me because I keep knocking it, so I clipped it onto the side of my lights. I don't know whether it had got some sort of, because they're kind of a muslin cloth sort of thing, and I think I'd probably got some interference from the lights. I don't know if that's a thing. But anyway, we're back to the microphone in the camera now, because I just daren't risk it, because I don't want to spend all this time filming content and working so hard. And you know, I do work hard to get these videos out, because I work full time and I get up at 4:30 in the morning to film. So when I've done that, and then to find that I can't use the footage is heartbreaking. So I had a good old moan to all my friends on YouTube, so anybody that's been there for me this week, thank you so much. But I think I've got it nailed now. I'm just going to leave it as it is and just go with the quality that it is for the time being, because I'd rather put content out than, you know, no content. So, and I don't want to put content out that's not good, you know, in terms of quality. So that's kind of one of the things. So this whole week has been sponsored by technical issues, which have not been any fun at all for me. But some nice things have happened as well. So I did a video, I don't know if you guys have seen it, I'll link it in the cards, on Lethal Cosmetics, and the brand reposted a picture on their stories of me saying that I'd done the video and that they'd seen it, and I was just absolutely blown away. Like, I can't imagine a brand actually wanting to watch me, and I was telling everyone at work, oh my god, they watched it, and nobody cared, you know, because like nobody's interested in YouTube, obviously, because they don't do it. But to me it was such a big deal, and I was so excited that they would take the time to do that. I mean, it amazes me that anybody watches me anyway, but then when a brand has taken the time to do that, oh my god, it's just so exciting. And I'll never take my YouTube journey for granted. Like, I love it so much, and I'm so grateful to have you guys that turn up every day whenever I upload a video. It just means the absolute world. But to get a brand recognising you, that's something else, do you know what I mean? So, and yeah, so that was really exciting for me. And then the other fangirl moment, I'm just going to remove this tape now, because it doesn't need to be there. Oh, that's not too bad. We haven't removed anything, so I think going with the least amount of tack possible is the way to do it. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. I won't have to redo my foundation for a change, which is good. Another moment that was a fangirl moment, you know that I've done face-offs. I've done 3 of them now with friends of mine here on YouTube, but the concept was created by Danielle Schmidt, and she subscribed to me and commented on one of my videos, and when I saw her name, I had a little double take. I was like, wow, because I love her videos so much, and we've started to chat a little bit in the comments, and those moments are what makes YouTube for me, and it's what I'm doing it for, you know, just to become part of the community that I love so much and that I've watched for 2 or 3 years. It's just mind-blowing. So yeah, so it's been an up and down kind of week, but I've really been grateful for the love that you guys have shown me on my sort of going back to basics kind of, you know, getting use out of my older palettes kind of ideas for my channel. So, and to those of you that watched last week's Get Ready Me, I can't believe you sat through 52 minutes, those that did, so thank you so much for that. you know, I'm so pleased that you're on board with the concept, and I'm not going to put you guys off, and that you're not just interested in all the new releases, because I just can't physically keep up, and I wouldn't get those things to me in the UK quickly enough to review them anyway, you know, to get my videos out before other people. And I just love doing tutorials anyway, and I think I can do that with the things that I have. So I may as well get on with getting ready, eh? So what I'm going to do now is to drag my inner corner down into like a point shape. I think actually this brush will be good for that. So it's just an angle kind of liner brush by Spectrum. It's the A17, and I'm just going to use the brush and the tip of it to bring that shape down. It's hard to talk when doing this. Getting it even is another problem. Okay, so now we've got the basis of the shape. I'm going to bring a little bit of colour into the situation now. So I'm in an hour in which one to use, whether I go in with Jamila or Sokoto, because Sokoto is very bright. I'm going to go for it though, but go very, very light. So I've got the Morphe E36 brush, very fluffy sort of pencil brush. I do love this brush. I love all the E ones from the Elite line. That's not too bad because mixed with the black it's not as bright, which is what I want. Just want a hint of that red underneath, but I'm taking it very, very slowly and mixing it with the black. Okay, so now we need to bring a little bit of neutralness back into the look. So we've got that shade there, Catsiness. I'm going to go in with that one. Now I don't need to be precise now because I've already laid down the shape, so I can move to a bit bigger brush. Yeah, so today, meeting my friend Ange, as I say, and she is the worst influence on me for clothes shopping. So the aim is to not buy any clothes today, but I'm sure I'll come back with them. But what I do want to buy, and I never thought you'd hear me say this because I've never been an earring person, but I want to get some earrings because I think on YouTube all you see is like this bit upwards, and I can see why people will like play with their earrings now. I've never been an earring girl, as I say, so I haven't got many. So, and I don't want to spend a fortune on them, so might be a trip to Primark or something. Do you guys have Primark in the US? If you're from the US, it's a really cheap fashion store that I don't normally frequent because I normally buy more classic pieces, I suppose, if I do buy anything. So I don't buy clothes very often at all anymore. But for earrings that I'm just going to wear for a video and I'm probably going to take off again afterwards, I thought it might be a good place to look for them. But the place we're going, it's near my house, I can walk there. But it's a new kind of shopping development, but it's built next to a lake and it's got a big multiplex cinema that's just opened. I've not been to that yet. And as I say, we'll probably get some lunch or a coffee and cake. She loves a cake. And you can walk all the way around the lake. It's a really beautiful spot actually. The way they've kind of merged the shopping with nature there is so nice. When they first said they were going to do it, I thought it would ruin the landscape there, but they've done it in such a sympathetic way that it looks really, really nice. And all of the restaurants and cafes all look over like the lake side, so it's a beautiful spot to sit and eat at night if it's sunny. So yeah, really, really nice place to go. And I've not seen her. She's got a new job and I've been busy with YouTube and work, so, and we're not ones to chat like I chat to my YouTube friends because I can't see them face to face ever, or it's unlikely that I will. I'd love to, But with Ange and I, we don't tend to text or message unless there's something really like we need to speak to each other about, and then we save all our catching up for a catch up, so face to face as such. So I'm dying to see how her new job is going, and dying to tell her all about YouTube and how things have been going for me. So just have a proper girly chat, which, you know, I don't have a ton of friends outside of doing this, only a handful, and I'm okay with that. I prefer to have one or two really close friends that I meet up with. And Ange and I used to work together. We don't work together anymore, so we just don't see each other, as I say, very often. So when we do, it's lovely. Just thought, why is this shadow not going on very nicely? And I've realised I forgot to prime my eyes, so this is probably why. But we're going to carry on regardless. So it's taken me ages to build up this colour, but it just goes to show what a great job eyeshadow primer actually does. I'm going to make it work, but oh my word, this is taking a while. I think what I might do is just prime a little bit just on my lids, as we're going to take for absolutely ever to finish this look. This one's an amazing brush for glitter glue application, and if you want to pack shadows on the lid. And this one's by Crown Brushes. It's a chisel shadow. I love Crown Brushes. They're affordable and really, really good, I think. I've heard that their eyeshadows aren't so great, but I do love their brushes. So I'm just using the MAC Painterly paint pot, and I'm just priming on the lid space there, because I've got quite a lot of redness on my lids as well. It stops the colour showing up as vibrant if I don't cancel out that redness. Yeah, so today is Sunday and wanted to film for YouTube, and I'm meeting Ange at 11:30, and I'd like to try and get this video edited, and if you see it today on a Sunday then you'll know I was successful. But I had a big pile of ironing I needed to do as well, so I was up at 5 o'clock this morning. You know, I've got a line there. This was not, don't ever follow this as a tutorial, because it's not the way to do your eyeshadow base. Putting it on after the shadows. Now I want to use a bit of the grey shade to fade into the black, and then I'm going to use that shimmer. So do you guys have this palette from Juvia? I know it's not most people's favourite, but I really like this one. But I think because my preferred eyeshadow kind of colours are more sort of grungy, and I love grey, and look at the shift. I don't think you'll see it on camera, but there's a shift of like a greeny shade in there. What I want to try and do is just keep it onto my lid and not go any higher than my lid. So I'm just putting it into that outer corner. And then kind of stopping there. So whilst I'm doing this, I'll just chat a bit about what I'm planning to do on my channel next week. So back in the day when I first started to watch YouTube, so we're probably talking 2.5, maybe 3 years ago, I used to watch Natasha, or My Eyeshadow is Odd. Don't know if anyone knows the channel. I would link it, but I don't think she does eyeshadow anymore. I think she's stopped about 2 years ago. I think she's a book channel now. But used to absolutely love her channel, and she used to take a palette and use that palette every single day for a week, and then on, well, for 5 days, and then on the 5th day she would still do a look, but she would do a roundup of her thoughts on that palette. So I'm going to do that next week. So I intend to do that from Monday through to Saturday, because on Thursday I'm going to do my Throwback Thursday, because I really enjoyed doing the one that I did with the Urban Decay, Christian Leanne, Kaleidoscope Dream. I'll link that so that you can see that if you haven't done already. But really enjoyed doing a video with palettes that I've not used in like forever. So I've got one I want to do on Thursday to kind of make that a series, but I thought so that I can get my 5 days in, I'll do it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Friday and Saturday. And on Saturday I'll give you my final thoughts on this particular palette. So it is a fairly new palette to the market. Not going to give it away which one it is until tomorrow, but I'm going to show you all the various things you can do. It's a colourful palette, so there'll be lots of different looks I can create with it. And the reason I want to use that particular one is there is so much you can do with it. So yeah, I'm excited for that, but it means I've got to make sure that I upload every single day. So that's a promise to you guys and a promise to me that I'm going to make that happen. Actually thinking about it, I've already got one going up on Monday that I've already scheduled, so I'll have to start on Tuesday and end on Sunday. So that's going to be pretty much the week covered. So I actually pre-filmed yesterday. What am I? I'm turning into a real YouTuber now. I filmed 2 in one sitting. I don't normally ever do that. So that's the Kia shade. Such a beautiful shift in that shadow. And then we're going to go in with Bororo. Another one that's good for precise application on the lids when you want to get into a space is this one. So this is the Sigma Cream Colour E58 brush. So I'm going to be using that one to apply that Bororo. But I also use it for cut creases if my cut crease brush needs washing. I need another cut crease brush. I love that brush. See, that's beautiful. So I'm going to try really hard to keep that just on my lid. I tend to start and then it just goes higher and higher and higher. But the tip of that brush is helping me to get in there and keep it where I want it to go. But I want to leave a bit of space on the top of my lid in the corner and obviously in the bottom. So I thought this would be super chatty because I like to talk, but now I'm in front of the camera, I'm like, what else do I tell you about? Because I've not really done a great deal else, if I'm honest with you. So I've been watching lots of, or trying in between filming my videos and working to catch up with all the channels that I love to watch, all my friends here on YouTube and other people that have no idea who I am that I've been watching for years as well, because there's some that are just absolute must-watches for me that I always want to keep up with. And if I've not watched your video and I said I was going to, for anybody that's put anything in my comments, just bear with me, I'm getting there. I've got I think 187 subscriptions now, so can't possibly watch everything from everybody and do YouTube and work. So I'm doing my best to watch as many as I possibly can. When I do my base makeup, I'll do it, or just any odd moment I've got, because I love YouTube so much and I love seeing all different types of channels that give me inspiration, that are doing maybe different things to me, but that I'd still find interesting. Right, that brush we used earlier, so that fluffy pencil one, and we went into Psychoto. I'm just going to use that just in my crease area. Just to kind of blend on that front edge of that red, because I don't want it to get any higher, but I still want it sort of blended there. Have you guys got any recommendations for small brushes? Like, I feel like I could do like 10 of this brush, because this is such a good brush for detailed blending. But I'm eager to find some really small ones that are easy for me to get hold of, but that are good quality, you know, ones that I'm going to have in my collection for a while. I know some of you have given me some suggestions, and I am going to definitely be picking some up from your suggestions. I think that's what I need to do more of, is buying brushes rather than buying makeup at the moment. Get my tools sorted. Because when I started makeup, and I used to watch a lot of channels that were doing like blended smoky kind of eyes or neutral kind of looks, they always start with, I don't know, a brush as big as this kind of thing. And I used to do that too, but that literally covers like the entirety of my eye, and then you've got no space to do any detail work. So smaller brushes are definitely where it's at if you want to do colourful makeup, I think. Right, now I want to go into my inner corner and just fill in the space I've left there. So I'm going to be using the shade Iman, which is honestly one of my best white kind of shimmery shades I've got, and why I love this palette so much really. I've just sprayed that and I'm just going to put that, I mean, look at that. Just going to put that into the area that we've left there. Could have done with a slightly more precise point, I think, to get that quite hard, but it doesn't look too bad. Okay, I've lost a bit of the sharpness on that black, so just going back into that black, the Chad shade in the palette. I'm just going to try and re-intensify that without ruining the shape. If you like doing gothic smoky eye kind of looks, this palette is great for them, I think. Okay, it's close enough. So that's what we've got right now. So I'm going to do a wing now, which I never do on camera, but we're going to have a go. I'm always nervous I'm going to mess it up, but that's what we're going to do, because in my last Get Ready Me I said I was going to use this, which is the Fenty Fly Liner, and I forgot and I used something else, so I'm going to use that. Never used it, I got it as a free sample when I bought some lipsticks. So the way I do it, it's not pretty. I have to pull my lashes down so that you can get to my lid space. I'll draw the line there. And then when I've done that, then I'll flick it out. So I've flicked it out there. You probably can't see it because I've got so much shadow underneath, but and then I go from the middle of it and out. So from about there to where that line is. So I don't know how much of that you could see because I have to, because of like my lines in my eyes, I have to like stretch things out slightly. Okay, so that's that one done. I'm going to do the other one off camera and then I'll be back with you. Okay, so wings on, you probably can't see them that well, but they're going to help when I put my mascara on to make it super black, so I wanted to do that. So I'm going to put my mascara on and then I'll be back with you to apply my lipstick. Okay, so I'm back. I've lined my waterline with Anger Mood by Linda Hallberg. Could have done black, I just decided to echo the red that's on my lids, or the reddish tones. And I'm going to go with a red lip just to make things a bit brighter. So I've got Hexagram here from Kat Von D, one of the Studied Kiss lipsticks, one of my absolute favourite reds. But I'm going to use a lip liner, which is 714 from Urban Decay, because I find red quite difficult to get precise and get right. So I'm going to do that. Okay, it's aligned quite badly, but well, it's not going to help, I don't think. And that's the shade of lipstick, so it's a darkish red, which is a lot darker than the lip liner. So hopefully the lip liner will disappear then when I go over the top. So that's the finished look. It's not turned out very neutral, that's but I love it. This is my kind of makeup vibe. So I love it. At least it's not like, I don't know, peacock colours or whatever. I think she'll probably appreciate this more than she would some of my ones that I've been doing recently, like with the Jeffree Star Jawbreaker, where I've got a rainbow colour on my eyes. At least it's more in the neutral zone, I think. And she's used to seeing me in a gothy kind of look, so I do that quite a bit. So I won't frighten her too much. I've enjoyed sitting down, just playing with my makeup, showing you how I do this kind of look, and hopefully inspiring you a little bit to use this palette, because I know a lot of people don't give this a lot of love, and it's probably their least gravitated towards Juvia's palette if they own it. So hopefully that's made you see that you can do some stuff with it, but that you can go ultra light with it. You can do something sort of with the pinks and oranges and golds. The gold is really good as well. That's a really, really pretty shade. So I think it's very underrated, and I really love that palette. So hope you enjoyed it, as I say, and as I say, I've got a week of kind of a week of one palette pretty much coming up, with the exception of a tag video that's going up tomorrow and a throwback Thursday, which I haven't decided yet what I'm going to do, which palette I'm going to do for that. Also, shout out to Dee Dee, thank you for giving me a list of ones you'd like to see. If you guys have got a list of any of my palettes that you know that I have, you know, a top 5 you'd like to see me use for my Throwback Thursdays, I'd love to know, because I want to be using the palettes that you guys own so that you can play along if you want to. So thank you to Dee Dee, and anyone else who wants to do that, thank you. And I guess that's it for this one. So hope you enjoyed it. If you did, smash the like button, and if you're new here, I'd love it if you would subscribe before you go. But other than that, catch you in the next one, guys. Bye.